Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. It is March 21st, 2023. My name is Kyle. That's Mrs. Olson and this is Maker Notes. Today we're going to talk about a new yarn. But before I talk about the new yarn, I'm going to introduce you to the garment that Mrs. Olson is wearing. It is called Saoirse and it is by Libby Johnson. And it's a beautiful little 3/4 sleeve top. Right? So we're getting ready for spring and Mrs. Olson is going to go over here because she doesn't like being naked on camera. Some people do, some people don't. But Saoirse is this really beautiful little 3/4 sleeve. It has this fun detail and I want to show you what the detail looks like. There it is. And it's made with a yarn that has really amazing stitch definition. This is done, this is a DK weight yarn, so it's done on a smaller needle, probably like a size US 3 or 4. And of course, if you'd like to make the sleeves longer, you certainly could. And this garment, the pattern itself comes in, you can see her, well, heck, we're all friends. The pattern itself comes in 15 different sizes, and those sizes range in bust circumference from 32.5 inch to a 60 inch bust. So there's lots of different sizes to choose from. The smallest one, the 32 and a half, there we go. The 32.5 inch bust takes 6 skeins of yarn. And the yarn, what is the yarn? What is the yarn? If you're looking at the newsletter, you may have already seen it, but otherwise, or if you read the little labels from before, it's a brand new yarn from Haiku. So this is a yarn called Twisp. Twisp is 70% Pima cotton, 20% bamboo viscose, and 10% hemp. So the Pima cotton is a Peruvian long staple cotton, and that means that it's going to have really wonderful drape. It's nice and flowy and comfortable, and breathable, like, because it's got the long staples make it so that it's a little easier for the air to pass through. 20% bamboo viscose, like I said, and then the 10% hemp is there to add a bit of structure. And what that does, that tiny little bit of hemp, helps to make the garment keep its shape. So a lot of times with like cotton sweaters, we see the weight of the sweater pull down. This little bit of hemp should help that not happen. Comes in 11 different colors, 11, right? I believe so. And I have them here. So this is color, gotta find the color number, there it is. This is color 6008. This is spring green. I'm gonna show you all the colors because I'm excited. This is color 6002, nightshade. It's a really beautiful sort of eggplanty purple. And more colors will be added as time goes by, but just in time for spring as a alternative to a wool DK weight yarn for color work, this is a great one to use. This is fuchsia. This is color 6007. There's a beautiful deep blue. This is a good blue. Midnight Sky 6009. It's hard to see. Blue 6009. Here is a gorgeous Lagoon. It's called Lagoon. And the deal, I should also mention, I've got a few more here to show you. The deal is now through Sunday, this coming Sunday, which is the 26th. If you buy 6 or more skeins, it's in skeins, 6 or more skeins of Twisp by Haiku, we're going to give you the Saoirse pattern as a gift. So if you'd like us to add it to your Ravelry library, as usual, put your Ravelry name, your Ravelry ID in the order, and we'll do that. Otherwise, we're gonna send the pattern to the email that you use when you check out. More colors. This is a really beautiful gray. It's a charcoal, it's called charcoal. It leans a little tiny bit green, which I love. There is a beautiful beech wood. This is beech wood, sort of a taupey kind of color. And just for comparison, this is color 6003 natural. So you can see the difference in those. Natural. Here is our friend Daffodil. looks a lot brighter, I think, on the screen here than it is. It's a really nice sort of washed out sort of yellowy color I like. Pairing with it really well is Lakeshore. This is Lakeshore. Here's Daffodil and Lakeshore together. Get an idea of what that is. And then Black 6001, our favorite neutral of all. So that is the different colors of this yarn. I think it's really wonderful. I've played with it a little bit, doing some swatching, have a couple projects on the needles for a future adventure. So hang out and you'll get to see what we come up with. And again, the deal. 6 or more skeins of Twisp, and you're going to get the Saoirse pattern that's by Libby Johnson as a gift. In our newsletter, and as well as on the Twisp page, at least through Sunday, you'll be able to see the different sizes, the size range, bust measurements, and all of that, as well as how many skeins you might need to make the garment of the size that you choose. So that's the deal. Care. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. Where is it made? It's made in Peru. And I think that might be all I know about it. There'll be more to learn as we go along, I'm sure. Other stuff. I mentioned in the last newsletter on Friday, the Spring String Mystery Knit Along. This is the one that Marie Green of Olive Knits is organizing. It is about to kick off at the very end of the month. All the details are in the link in the newsletter. But at the very end of the month, there's a Zoom event where you can hang out and do sort of the pre-launch. And then the beginning of April is when everything begins. And there are, I think, 4 different dates where more clues will be released on the project. We have put together quite a few really beautiful kits for you to consider. And each kit includes 2 different yarns. It's going to be a hank of Yak and a ball of Zauberball Crazy. And the 2 of those, along with the needle that you'll need to make the piece. You also get a really awesome get in the car, we're going yarn shopping project bag. It's got a picture of a sheep climbing into the back seat of a car, which is really exciting and fun. And then it also includes, did I say the needle and access to the pattern? One of those 2 things I forgot, but now I've said it. So all the stuff is there. It's a great deal, that kit. We're going to start shipping them out this Friday. So if you're interested in joining that fun thing, choose which colorway you'd like. Get your order placed so that you have that colorway on its way to you, and we will get it in the mail to you as quickly as we can. The other thing I want to talk about, a little bit about the Rocket Circular. So this is a Sell by Addie Rocket Circular. This is what the needle looks like. I've got it in the package here. I'm going to pull this out of the package. This is a 24-inch fixed circular, and all of these circulars, just to get this out of the way, 20% off Rocket fixed circulars now through Sunday. Again, 26th. Sunday's the 26th. So this is a 24-inch fixed circular needle, and you can see that little tip, that nice little pointy tip. The 24-inch circulars have this sort of standard length, and in the fixed circular, 24 inches measured from tip to tip. When I go to a smaller circular, like this one, open, same size needle, different length. This is a 16-inch circular. This is 16, so it's measuring 16 from tip to tip instead of 24, right? So bigger. The difference in needle size, you can see there is a difference in the needle size. So the reason for that is, again, as we're measuring from tip to tip on this circular, this fixed circular, 16 inches, when I want to make a hat and I want to be able to work in the round, we need to be able to make that circle and knit. Well, if these needles were long like this, it would be really difficult to get that curve and work in the round. So the shorter circulars, like a 16-inch fixed circular, you're going to always find that these needles are most likely going to be, the actual needle tip is going to be a shorter needle. The deal, as I mentioned, 20% off now through Sunday, the 26th. on the fixed rocket circulars. I think that might be it. That might be it. It is it, indeed. So have a wonderful week, everyone. I am excited about this knit along. Very looking forward to seeing which one of these colorways you choose. Make sure that you follow us on our social medias, Instagram and Facebook and all of the socials to find out about other things we might be doing in the very near future. And until Friday, I guess that is it. So stay safe, everyone, and we will see you on Friday with some more exciting things to hopefully inspire. Thanks for watching.